What's up my people, it's Violer here, back with another video. Today we're on a new Black Clover game on Roblox called Clover Retribution. And it was actually made by Roblox, so I'm actually kind of like looking forward to it being quality. We're gonna rate it out of 25 with 5 different factors which we'll go into now. So stay tuned for the final rating. Remember to like, comment and subscribe to the channel and enjoy. Hey guys, we're going into our first factor, which is actually game mechanics. Now, the game mechanics on Clover Retribution are actually quite solid, which I was expecting because it's a new game, but the punches, the blocks, the dodging, it kind of works. I don't see any major problems with it. The shift lock is control instead of shift, which is a good thing. It's a nice distribution of keys on the keyboard. The moves don't have any crazy latency, but my problems with the mechanics is the running. I promise you, the running system is just stupidly made. First of all, the running is toggle, it's not hold. Now that works only if the running continues to run. It's not actually toggled though. I'm gonna show you what I mean. What I mean by this is that when you toggle but you stop walking or running, it stops you from running. It's not an infinite run, so it kind of makes no sense. There's no stamina, so what even is the point? And running becomes useless later in game, so there actually is no point. And the way that it runs, it's not good. What's the word, the moves don't chain nicely, is what I should say. You can dodge, you can roll, or you can dash, but then you stop running. You don't carry on running, so it's just like ruins the movement of the game. So yes, they do need to work on their movement. For me, that takes a lot off of the rating because movement is probably the biggest thing in any PvP game, any fighting game. So yes, this is going to lead to slow gameplay, boring fights, slow leveling up. So the overall rating I'm going to give for mechanics is about a 3 out of 5, which I think is fair. Just me personally, movement is a big thing for me, and right now the PvP looks like it's going to be choppy and magic based. So that's my rating. Now on to our second factor, which is graphics, and I can't really say too much about the graphics in this game. It's nothing crazy, but they aren't like trash either. They just look nice, quite mid. Some of the moves do look really nice, but on the whole it's kind of mid. And I like to look at the map, and I like to look at the moves, and I like to look at the models. The models, they're solid. I like all the mobs. The map is terrible. It's just a block, like it's just one big block, so like I can't really give anything to that. The powers themselves are really nice looking. The players, I'm not too sure about that one, but the grimoires look nice, the weapons look decent. So yeah, I think overall I'm giving graphics about a 2 out of 5, and that 2 is carried by the attacks and the mobs. Obviously a 5 out of 5 would probably be high quality and have everything. A 2 out of 5, I'm pretty sure that's fair. Now our third factor is actually challenge, aka how challenging is the game, and this does feed into how good the game is. You don't want a game that's too easy, and a game that's really challenging could be a game that's really good and really challenging, or it could be a game that's really bad challenging and it's just tedious and boring, or it could be a game that's really challenging and you want to keep on playing it. Anyways, after explaining that, Clover Retribution is really long. It's just long. I can't lie, it's not fun challenging in any type of way. If you play the game with friends, maybe, but there's a lot you need to know before you even start playing the game. It's not hard and specific, it's just your average bandit beater, so it kind of makes sense, but low-key is disappointing. By the way, this is not my opinion only. I have backup from the people in the Discord, so this is no hate to the game or Roblox. I'm just giving a fair rating on what I'm seeing and what I'm playing and what other people are saying, and it's not all that hard, it's just long. So I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5. Eesh, this rating is not looking good, bruv. Now for our fourth factor on the list, which is content. Content is pretty self-explanatory. Clover Retribution has a decent amount of content for a starter game. All you can really hope is that they keep updating the game. You have a lot of quests, quite a few repeatables, which is really nice to see. A lot of different mobs, and there seems to be a lot of different powers and grimoires in the game as well. And the different builds that you can make, there's swordsmen, there's like you can have bludgeon weapons, like there's a lot you can play around with in the game depending on your class, depending on your trait, depending on your race depending on your grimoire. So like, yeah, they have a decent amount of content. So I don't think the game is at all lacking in quantity of content, but the quality could be tweaked upon a little bit. For example, how is somebody supposed to know how to progress in the game without wasting their time exploring the map or watching a video? I've been on this server for maybe around 2 hours and I haven't even found the iron and copper mine yet. So in certain terms, help is needed but not provided all the time. Keeping all of this in mind, I would give content a 3 out of 5. Like, I would say content is really a mix of everything in the game, and when it comes to what's in the game, there's a lot of it, and a lot of it is decent quality, but they aren't perfect and they are missing a little bit here and there. So 3 out of 5 is fair. Hey guys, for our last factor we have fun, which is probably the hardest one for me because I can see it being fun if you grinded the game with friends, but PvP is not fun so far. Maybe it's just me, I'm a noob, I haven't got any overpowered stuff right now, and I'm not max level. PvP right now though is absolutely trash. It's choppy, it's jammy, it's not fun, it's all magic based. The builds that you can make in this game aren't really able to shine in PvP. Um, grinding gets boring. Grinding gets boring and tedious after a while, and the game is like without an end game at this point. It has no end game material because the PvP is shit. So, is it really even a good game? Is the question. If there's no end game material, you just grind it until the end and then leave. Like, come on. So yeah, at first it's fun, and between actually playing and spinning for a different grimoire or a different race and different trait, I would say spinning is probably the most fun you'll get in this game. So I'm giving it a 2 out of 5 for fun. Now, adding up all the factors, that brings us to a total rating of 12 out of 25, which is below average by a 0.5, and I understand it's a new game and I look forward to the improvements. If you do agree with me, remember to slap a W in the comment section below. If you disagree with me, I'd like to hear your opinion. I'm open to criticism. Maybe it's just me. Maybe when you're low level, the game is a bit shit for you. Maybe I'm seeing all of this differently. You guys let me know what you would rate each 5 factors. But regardless, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on Clover Retribution, and peace!